Hello guys, today I am going to explain the mail merge feature of the MS Word. From the mail merge option, you can print the letters, you can print the envelopes, you can send the emails to the known person in your group, your family members or your friends, if you are having the birthday occasions or if you are having the marriage parties, invitations or something else. So what you can do is that you can print the letters and put them into the envelopes where your destination address and your return address will be written, and you can send it through the post, or even there is another option that you can send the emails to your friends and family. So how can you do that? So in this video we are going to explain you how you can write the letter and do the mail merge, and how you can print the envelopes and how you can send the emails. So this is all about in the mail merge section. So here I am just typing a common message, say I have some live video sessions which is held at 20th of August 2025 and you are invited, so please be available at 5 p.m. Time evening. Thank you, TwinSisStudy. So here this is the drafted letter. Now only I have to print this letter commonly but with different addresses. So I am selecting different fonts here so that it can properly visible to you. So I have selected some different font and I have made the content in bold. So here I can start with go to the mailing options and you can select represent, and you can add the new address list where you can see I am adding this Mr. Elon Musk and the company name is Tesla Corporation Limited, and further I'm adding the detail. The address will be the Chicago, USA, and further if I scroll to the right and there is a country option, I can put the country name as United States, and then I have option to fill up the first contact in my list, my known person, or maybe whatever else your family member, the email address of that particular person. So once you are completed with that, you can add a new entry. Then start with Mr. or Mrs. Mark Zuckerberg and its company name Facebook Inc, and then it is having the address New York, USA, and I'm putting the country for this Mark Zuckerberg is the United States, and the email address I'm putting by guess that mark.zuckerberg@facebook.com will be his email ID for anyone. So any known person's email ID or contact will be entered here to make a new address list before to send the mail merge to all of them. So third one, I'm adding the Mr. Bill Gates. He is the owner of Microsoft Corporation Limited, and I'm adding any address Pittsburgh, USA, and then I am adding its country United States, and adding the email address by guess bill.gates@microsoft.com. So once you create this, so I have only 3 persons, so you can click on OK to create a list and save it. So you can see the save it.mdb is the existing list I have already saved, but you can save it as a new list here. You just give any name. I'm giving the new list.mdb, so that has been saved. So now you have the option to edit the recipient list. So you can see here, you can select in the data source option, and you can change the first name at Elon1. So if you click OK and go back, you will see the first name as Elon Musk. So I am again reverting it to the Elon. So it will save as the initial one. So even you have the option to select the existing one. I am using the existing list, so here I am selecting the already saved list, save it. So inside the save it, I have also saved some data, so you can check it by edit the recipient list. So you will not see any differences here, because names looks like same, but I have made one difference is in the country name I have added the United States, but inside this we do not have the country name as the United States, right? So let me to choose again the existing one that I have said earlier, new list.mdb. so here you can see the United States as a country name. So this is my new list and that was my existing list. So once your list will be completed, you can start typing your application or letter to start with to something, or you have the option address block or the insert field individually. So let me to give the example of address block. If you go with the address block and do some formatting, how you want to look like in the letters to be printed, and then put them into the envelope and send it through the post. So once you do that, you go to the mailing and go for the preview results. So you can see here the Mark Zuckerberg name has been appeared. You can go to the third one, Mr. Bill Gates. You can go to the second, and you can go to the first itself, right, Mr. Elon Musk. So that way you can use the address block, right? So now you have to print this. In order to print this, you have to finish and merge it, or you can print the document. So you have the option to print all the document or the current document, or from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. You can print the document provided you are having the printer attached with your computer. So once your printer will be attached, your all 3 record will be printed, and you can use them into the envelope and post it if your family member and some other relatives are far away from your city. So now I'm going back, I'm removing the address block and try to insert the individual fields. First you can select the title, then press the enter. You can select again the first name, then comma, then you can add the last name, then press enter. You can add the company name, so and pressing enter, after that you can insert the country. You can put the country name, then pressing enter you can type the email address. So this format, if you preview it, you are going to print all this common letter with the different addresses. So this is what about the letter mail merge. So you can even print it, right? So there is one more thing, greeting line you can edit, like dear Mr. Zuckerberg, dear Mr. Gates. So you have the option here. If I go back to the normal view, you can have this greetings line here. So I am selecting with a different color, or you can choose any random color to display the main greeting, right? So once I selected the color, and you can go with the print preview by going to the mailing option. So see, you can see, dear Mr. Gates, you are invited to attend the live video session. Dear Mr. Zuckerberg, dear Mr. Mark, right? So the way you can do the mail merge with the letters. So clicking on the finish and merge the email, send email option, you have to select the email address of the recipient that you have added, and you can click on the OK by adding a subject line. Don't forget to add the subject line. So a subject for any word like invitation to attend or invitation for attending live session, right? Once clicking on the OK, you have the option to send 2 to 3 participant or all participant or the current document, right? If you click on the OK, if you are attached with the Microsoft Outlook, then 3 email address will be emailed from your email ID to this destination emails. So the 3 email will be sent to Elon Musk, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. right. So this way the send email option get works. Now clicking on the labels, you have the letters. Once you go to the post office, you take the letter to add some documents inside that envelope, and then paste the electronic postage there, or some Indian postage or any other postage, any other country's postage, and then send it. So the same way you have to generate the labels like envelope. So for that you have to write the your from address. So I have here typed the from TwinSisStudy and put it into the return address section. So I have the address 1, address 2, city, state, and in India as a country. So for that I'm going back to the default mode. So I am selecting that and clicking on the label. So labels will automatically appear in the address bar, delivery address bar. So in the return address bar you can select the from TwinSisStudy address. So once you're clicking on that, you will print this letters, right? Now you have the idea that what the envelopes are ready for. If I go to the print preview, so this print preview will be printed from the default letter. So envelope will be printed from the printer. So the letter that you print, then put it for Elon Musk into this envelope and send it through the post. So this way you can print the envelope and type the letter and do the mail merging in MS Word. So here are the various options. I have explained the letter, envelope, email messages, labels also the return address and the recipient addresses are the labels. So that's it. Like our video, please like and subscribe our channel also. Thank you so much.